Okay, back with another game, and we are black in this game, and we will go for the Caro Khan. Okay, so will we get the advance or exchange variation or the Tatsukawa? Let's see. Okay, we get the advanced. Okay, just gonna put my knight here, and then next go I'll play either bishop to g4 or to f5. Depends on what he does. If he plays h3. Okay, he does that move, which I read isn't always the best move playing c3 there. I've seen that it's not the best way. We're just gonna do e6, so now my bishop is protecting this pawn over here. Again, this knight isn't really a problem because this knight doesn't really have many squares. There's no good squares of influence, so don't have to worry too much. So now my opponent does take it because I got rid of it, but I'm not too fussed about that. I'm just gonna... Actually, I'm gonna play to g6 now, attacking this pawn. Because now this pawn is free, so we're gonna go to... Actually, should we take the knight first? I think I'll take the knight first, and then I'll go g3. Because if I take the knight first, it just means that his knight can't really do anything. I'm gonna take the knight first, and then I'm gonna go to g6 with my knight, like this. And now we've got two pieces on this, and his pawn here is also under threat by my bishop. He has so many things hanging, he can't really protect them all. I think I will take with I'll take with this knight, and then if he does push this down, I can actually take this first with check, and then I can maybe bring my knight there. We do have a thing here where we can actually take this. I'm trying to see how much threats we have, but we actually have a thing where we take, and if he takes, we win his rook in the corner, and then my bishop is still defending this square. So I think we're just going to take here for now. Just going to take good use of that pin. And then if he's not careful, we also have this as well coming. I'm trying to think what the best move is. So my opponent takes, okay. So I'm going to take his rook. And then he moves over. I think we'll do queen to f6. We'll do queen to f6 here. Just kind of, again, forcing him to, like, move. I'm getting worried about these two passed pawns, though. I do have to worry about them. And maybe I'm going to try and get rid of them soon, because they could cause some issues. I think maybe I'll move my rook maybe over to c8 on my next go, just to try and get rid of those pawns. Ideally, a queen trade now wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Okay, defends like that. This pawn, I'm not worried about it. If he pushes it down, we can just simply take it. So that rook is not a problem. Him allowing me to take this pawn, I think it was big, because these two pawns were really causing me problems. Getting rid of this pawn on the c file, I feel a lot more comfortable now. Okay, so he's moved his rook over here now. Okay. I mean, he can go there if he wants. No, he can't go there, because then we just take with the pawn. So we're just gonna attack his rook right now. We'll attack his rook, force his rook away. His rook only has not many squares. His rook only has 2 squares, by the way. So doesn't matter what he does. My original plan is still gonna happen. Because if he takes, we just take back with the queen. If he goes to g6, we take back with the pawn. If he goes to f5, we just take with the queen. And if he goes back to e5, well, then we just take his knight here. So it doesn't really matter what my opponent does here. We're going to be picking up the rook. I'm trying to see if there's any ways he can refute it. Not really. But yeah, we should be picking up the rook. Okay, so my opponent decides on moving the knight down. I assumed he's thinking about this. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take back with my queen, just attacking his queen. And yeah, I think we're just going to do this. Protected by my pawn. And yeah, again, we're in a good position. Now his queen's under attack. And he kind of does need to take, otherwise he just lost a rook. I mean, either way, he's lost a rook, but I mean, it's probably in his best interest to take. Well, actually, sorry, it doesn't really matter what he does here. Yeah, he takes. Okay. So we'll just take this, and we're in a very good position. We are up 9. It'd be very hard to lose it from here. All we need to do is play just decent chess now. Nothing crazy. I've only got 2 minutes left on the clock, so I just have to make sure I just don't do anything crazy right now. I think what I'll do is I'll just deliver a... No, I won't even bother with that. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna just take the pawn. I don't even care about this pawn, to be honest. I care about this pawn because blocking my other pawn. But I mean, we're just gonna clean up house now. We're gonna take down these 2 pawns, promote my pieces, and we're good. If he offers a trade for like a knight for a rook, 100% I'll take it. And my opponent resigns. A pretty simple game as that regard. I think the problem with that game, my opponent just decided to take my knight, not realizing that that pawn was pinned by his rook. So yeah, all in all, a good game. Let's see what we get in the game review. We get a 90.7% accuracy, another 90% game today. That's 2 today I've had. We made 2 inaccuracies. Okay, I'll go over those 2 inaccuracies. But other than that, it was a pretty solid game. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next.